storage and field application of Topcoat video. This video will demonstrate proper job site storage of hollow metal doors and frames, followed by field application of primer and Topcoat. Job site storage. Proper job site storage and handling is critical to maintain the integrity of the doors and frames. The product should be stored in a dry and covered area. Do not use non-vented plastic or canvas shelters, which create a humidity chamber that promotes blistering or rust. Unband the doors or frames from the pallet and stand them upright on wood runners with at least a 1/4 inch wood or composite shim between the units for airflow. They should be at least 4 inches above the ground. Leave the cardboard packaging on the doors until installation. Leave a space between the products for air circulation and do not have more than 5 units in a stack. Small groups minimize the likelihood of damage due to excess handling. Make sure the opening numbers are visible for ease of locating proper units for each opening. Field preparation for Topcoat. Steel Door Institute members' doors and frames are factory prime painted to comply with the performance requirements in ANSI A250.10. The primer is not designed to be the final layer of protection and should always be painted soon after installation. Low-gloss solvent-based paints are recommended. We do not recommend the use of water-based paints, such as latex, unless a quality rust-inhibitive primer is applied before the top coat. Read the paint specification requirements and the paint manufacturer's instructions. Check if the packaging is wet and inspect the surface for rust. If there is rust, the material should be sanded and reprimed with a suitable direct-to-metal primer with rust inhibitors. Inspect the products for dents and scratches. If any dents are found, sand off the primer around the dent and surrounding area to bare metal with 80 grit sandpaper. Mix the 2-component plastic body filler as directed. Apply the mixture to the dented area. After filler has cured thoroughly, sand to a smooth surface with 100 grit sandpaper. Finish with 240 or 300 grit sandpaper and wipe so the surface is clean and dry. Apply a rust-inhibitive primer over the entire repair area and let dry for 24 hours before finish painting. Scratches can be repaired by sanding to bare metal with 300 grit sandpaper. Touch up the area with a rust-inhibitive primer. Topcoat Application. Verify that the topcoat has a rust inhibitor or use a barrier primer. Sand the door or frame surfaces lightly with number 300 or 320 emery cloth or steel wool. Wipe the dust off of the door or frame with a clean cloth. Apply the paint with a sprayer, roller, or brush per the paint manufacturer's recommendations. It may take 24 hours or more before the paint is fully cured, depending on the temperature and humidity.